Get a new set, and let's start over.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they got him coming up from his linebacker.
Position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. On 2nd down, it's Edwards, and he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now a draw play with Drake. Well, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll run for it. It's Edwards. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the 1st down.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. On the draw is Edwards. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Bengals will get the football back. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game. But, boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Here's Kevin Huber now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. It's not a great kick. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 2 touchdowns, 2:09 to play. They'll have one play, maybe 2, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. Jackson on first down. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Eli Apple, and the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. And now, oh boy, this is a bit of a surprise, to be kind. They accepted the holding penalty, so wipe out the interception, and their defense will stay on the field. Okay, Jackson to throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Throwing, Jackson. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody, an incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Jackson. Now he's got it. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. 11 coming. 11 empty. 11 empty. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Again, it's Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that. Only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So now the story changes. Trailing in this one now. And time, a huge factor. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson. This is Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Man open is Robinson. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Now Tucker to add the PAT. The lead is down to a field goal now. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And this is going to be recovered by the Bengals hands team. And they're going to hang on and win this game. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And here we go. I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80...
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it, a costly turnover. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They set up the screen to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.